Hi, Thamma here. It was really a sluggish Sunday. God, I hate weekends. And by the way, I am assuming that you have watched my burger video. If not, go watch that short story and come back over here, which brings us to the story itself. That is, storytelling is an art. History time. The history of storytelling goes back thousands of years. Cave dwellers used pigment to paint on the walls with their hands to create stories and myths. The ancient Greeks carved their language into walls to tell how history was moving forward. The first recorded stories was around 700 BC, which we can confirm that storytelling is so old. Before we dive deep down, let's understand the core meaning of storytelling. What is storytelling? Storytelling is the process of using fact and narrative to communicate something to your audience. Every single human in this world loves storytelling. Isn't it amazing how much Homo sapiens have come from caving stories on the walls with the help of paint to a more of digitalized form of telling stories, or to say it specifically, making a YouTube video. Our brains have been carved out to hearing stories around us all the time. Reading a book, there's a story involved by the author. Watching a movie, there's a story involved by the director. Listening to a podcast, again hearing a story of another human based on his experience. Even the music is based on a story of an artist, of something he has experienced in life. If you guys don't know, even this story has a core or deep down story involved in it. Our parents tell us bedtime stories. I could go on giving examples to you guys, but the point is, we humans are continuously fed with stories from other people around the world, and that is why it is so captivating to watch a movie or watch a YouTube video or listen to music. But when it comes to me, I more of like telling stories more than listening stories, which is more of a personal preference. I always loved telling stories to other people or even to myself in the form of a video or a photo. The burger video was very special to me because it was the first story that I have ever told in a different way other than the form of a vlog. Nowadays, when I am making a vlog or making a video, I am trying to push myself beyond my limits to maximize the creativity potential inside me, and it was one of those days where it made me super proud and happy, and I had a lot of fun shooting the video, editing the video. You know what I mean? Storytelling is really underrated because if your story is not good enough, the work and time you have put in giving a life to that story will all be wasted. And that is why storytelling is an art. I am also grateful to say that I have found my passion that coincides with my identity, i.e. telling stories, which is something that I'm working on every day, and to master the art of telling stories to people around the world. Part of the reason why we sometimes get motivated is that we listen or we read about inspiring stories of other people, and that is why storytelling is such an amazing thing which not a lot of people do. I personally believe that any human from anywhere can tell a story to another human. That doesn't mean that you need a film camera or even a lot of money to tell a story to your fellow humans. All you need is just a story from your life to make your life interesting and also the other person's life interesting. Since we live in a digital world of posting Instagram stories or sending Snapchat streaks, why don't we physically tell stories to relive or cherish all those small moments that you have experienced in your life? You know what I mean?